Hey, it's Ben here from the Strength Factory and welcome to the latest episode of Factory Knowledge. This episode I'm going to talk to you about posture on your motocross or mountain bike. Having a proper posture on your mountain bike or motocross bike is really important. Now it's important both on the climbs, when I've got the saddle up here and when I'm seated, and it's also important when we're going through technical terrain or going downhill on your mountain bike where we need to be in our riding position. Now I'm going to start off with the seated version, which applies more to the mountain bike or road bike for that matter, but is also relevant for those of you who may be green laning or riding more chilled out stuff on your crossers. Let's start off then with posture for climbing, so it's on your mountain bike or road bike. Saddles up, I'm grinding the road or the fire road to get to the top of the hill to drop some sweet single track. Now, what's important here? The main thing really is your breathing, okay? Because if you can breathe freely and efficiently, then you're going to get to the top with less effort, more efficiently, and have more energy for the way back down. So this is what we really want to do. So a few things to note there. Number one, my back is fairly flat. My shoulders are pulled down and back so they're away from my ears. My neck is long here and I can still look where I'm going. In this position, I've got a nice open chest. I can breathe freely through my nose and into my belly, and I can sit and spin in that position all day long and be really efficient. Now, let's look at a few common postural issues caused by smartphones and driving and all that stuff, and look at how they're going to affect you on your bike. First of all, the old shoulders up. If you were to do this now, literally wherever you're watching this, lift up your shoulders and feel how it makes your breathing instantly laboured. And now draw them down, shoulders away from your ears, and you're going to feel there's a difference, okay, in how freely the oxygen can pass through your nose into your lungs. So first of all, shoulders down. Second one then is thinking about not rounding the back, and exactly the same thing happens. When I'm set correctly, I can breathe freely. When I bend forwards in our classic modern phone posture, guess what? All this gets compressed and it's pretty obvious. I can't now breathe properly using my diaphragm. I can't fill my belly up with air and breathe efficiently on the climbs. It just feels restricted on every single breath. And guess what? The same thing's going to happen if I've got too much of a neck angle like this, okay? So as soon as I lift it up, you're going to feel that restriction through your airway rather than tucking the chin, lengthening the neck, and now everything's lined up as nature intended. To summarize the climbing part of posture, we want that flat back, shoulders pulled down slightly and back to open up the chest and posture, and then we want that straight and long neck, chin tucked in, and then we can breathe freely through the nose into your belly and be really efficient on the climbs. And this also goes for the road bike, and it also goes for, you know, maybe if you're riding enduro on the motocross bike as well. Now it's time for the good bit. We're going down the hill, so we've efficiently climbed to the top with perfect posture, and we're going to drop in. The only thing is, your shit upper back posture is wrecking your riding position, and now you can't look far enough down the trail, and it's causing tension down your arms. You get an arm pump, and you're just riding like a total squid. The same things I talked about before still apply. On the way down, we still want to be able to breathe freely. That's going to help you to ride long trails and also to race with intensity. When we're breathing freely, it helps keep you relaxed as well, so that you can then ride nice and loose, let the bike do the work, and ultimately ride with style and speed. So let's look at the riding position. So you can see there, I've got my nice flat back, the weight's pushed back into my hips, and because my upper back posture is all right, my shoulders are pulled down here, and then I've got just a little bit of a lift at the chin to look far enough down the trail. I don't want to be cranked here. Now what happens is, if you've got that really rounded upper back phone posture here, then to get in a good position, you have to lift your head even further, because your back's like starting your head at a lower point. So to look down the trail, I need to lift further. So if there rather than there. So it's a little exaggerated what I've shown you there, but you can really see that improving the mobility in your shoulders and upper back in particular are going to have a massive positive effect on your riding position on the motocross bike, on the mountain bike, whether you're going uphill or downhill.